Let me turn on this music. We are live. Okay. You guys can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just making sure.
Damn.
We're ready whenever y'all are.
Heard.
Dang, bro.
What up?
Chance the Rapper and his wife got divorced. He was rapping about her like every song.
W Sharks, by the way, first in the chat. You heard it here first, folks.
W Sharks. W Codes.
First in the chat, first subscriber. That's my man's right there.
First subscriber.
Yep.
Why do I got to stick a deodorant in my pocket?
Couldn't tell you.
I hate to break it to you, but it's not a stick of deodorant.
Yo. What are you on about?
What do you mean?
It's a phone.
Yeah.
Heard.
Get rid
Ready.
of this guy.
Heard.
Gutter mine.
Oh, they're starting it. They're getting active.
Oh, they're ready. They're getting mixy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
They are getting active.
Skyline Hardpoint to start us off. Codoisseurs versus the Goofy Goobers. Who you guys got?
I think I'm going with the Codoisseurs, to be honest. They've looked stronger in the previous maps that I've seen played, I believe. What
Jake,
about you?
What's going on?
how
Oh,
you,
they ended it. All right.
all
Well,
right.
we could talk about it a little more. Screw it.
Yeah. How you feeling about this matchup here?
You know, I think from what I've seen, I gotta go with the Codosaurs as well.
And I will continue that trend. I think this, no disrespect to the Goofy
That's what I
Goobers,
mean, and
but
I'm not gonna say anything, but this could be a DoorDash.
this could
Now-
in fact be
Now,
over quicker than it started.
Yeah, something to note though. I will say, the Goofy Goobers have more reps on Skyline than the Codosaurs do. As the Codosaurs have not played Hardpoint on Skyline at all, and they are 0-1 in S&D, and the Goofy Goobers are 1-1 in Skyline Hardpoint. So,
Connie with
Maybe-
the analytics.
yeah, maybe experience pays off here. Who knows?
And speaking from experience, I did with my team play the Goofy Goobers on Skyline and damn near got point club. So, they might be feeling pretty confident loading into this map one.
We got some predictions in chat. Flick saying Codosaurs 3-0, Sharks saying Codosaurs 3-1, and Kev So Juicy coming in with the first Goobers 3-2.
Ooh,
Taking the underdog.
Kev's a betting man. Do we know? Could you refresh my memory what the second and third map are?
Second map is
second map-
Rewind,
Go ahead.
and then third map is Hacienda.
Okay.
Here.
Oh, my mic was just muted. So who do you guys expect to be the X factor on either side for these teams? Like to win, who do you think is gonna have to pop off for either side?
Well, let's see. For the Codoisseurs, I mean, a lot of people might say Hoff. He was Will's first pick. Has had an all right start. I think there's room to improve for him. I'm looking at Grant. I think he's starting to play the game a little more. Starting to learn where spawns are and how the game flows, and I
Got
think
some
he
new
could be-
hardware.
Yeah. Got some new hardware. He got a buff recently, and I think he could ultimately be the X factor for this team. Some say he's a tier 1 who happened to be in tier 3, and it's interesting. Now for the other team, we talked about it prior, but I mean, it's got to be Smiles. One of the, I think he was the 4th or 5th pick of the draft, and hasn't played the game very much, as you can tell. Level 14.
Yeah, it was a risky pick by Nick.
Yeah, yeah. So look for him to step it up here if they want to have a chance to take this series.
All right, and we might not have a reset this time, so let's hope we're loading in here.
Kev said Smiles Elam set at 20 for map 1. He's taking the under.
Kev's again a betting man.
Did he say Elims?
Yeah.
I'm taking over if it's Elims.
Will's line is 34.5 coming from Flicks.
If it's kills, I might take the under. All right, sorry.
Just making sure I have these teams right, so I'm waiting to see for the things to pop up. All right, I gotta switch.
I think this is gonna be a bang out here for the first half of the game.
Yeah, after looking at the experience that Goofy Goobers have had on here, I think that they might take this map 1, especially with Nick. I know that he loves mixing situations, so I could see him taking one.
Well, they got off to a good start, but quickly 4 down. Codoisseurs taking possession of this hard point here, and they have a pretty good setup, keeping that kitchen control. 6 loses a fight on 4. They get the trade, and this first hard point, especially on this hill, can be mixy at times, but I mean they're getting out to a strong 15-point plus lead here. So.
Yeah, and it's all about map control on this first hill. It seems that like they have had 60% of the map held down this whole time, as Hoffy just soaks in the hill, building up his score. He might get streaks off this first rotation here.
One left the game. Will left the game because the lobby's lagging, but it's just a server issue. It's gonna happen no matter what. I'm on 189 ping on Codcast.
Truthfully, that might benefit the Goofy Goobers there. I mean, even after the first P1, you're almost down 30. You don't have row, so
honestly, if I'm the Goofy Goobers, I try to push for a full reset. Just because the scores were so low. I don't know if they're gonna want to start off 38-10 or what.
Yeah.
Who'd they have hosting this?
I thought it was Will.
They're dropping like flies.
What's going on, Smiley?
Can we get a Nova host?
It's not the host. It's a server.
Ah. Yeah, I was on like 125 ping.
Yeah.
For like 3 lives.
It takes a while, and it finally fixes.
Hosting.
Oh, so what do we do?
It's just a server, Will. I mean, I don't think there's anything we can do to work around it.
I mean,
yeah.
Shout out Han in the chat. W ads. Hashtag YOLO. Hashtag love it.
I don't know who's gonna host though. Oh well.
as we hit another roadblock in our journey to pass this match, I'm not sure what we should really do here. Are they going to try out a Nick host?
I don't know. I don't know what they are going to do.
Should we have a word from our sponsors?
Yeah, we can do that. Let me switch my team so they're ready whenever everyone gets in here. We can do that real quick, Mr. Coney.
Sure. Yes, sir. The bomb is chicken in the land.
Hey everybody, I'm John with FNN Good. Hey everybody. everybody, I'm John with F&N Good Chicken Tenders. Here at F&N Good Chicken Tenders, we make the finest, fresh, hand-battered chicken tenders on the planet. Don't believe me? You have to. I'm in the commercial. We offer a variety of sauces, sides, and other S-words to ensure you always leave satisfied. I get it though, we live in Cincinnati. You can't predict the weather, and you can't predict when you're going to need some chicken tenders. So I'm here to announce that we have online ordering available for all of you. Please, please, hold the applause. It's very difficult to order while you're clapping. You can order from our website, conveniently eating up space beneath me here. You can text tenders to 33733 to order using our app, or better yet, directly from our Facebook page, because you're living in the best future. So come out and try F&N Good Chicken Tenders. Real chicken, real fast, real good. Should make that our slogan.
WF&N Good Chicken Tenders. Make sure you use code FAMILY for 10% off of your order.
Gotta love those chicken tenders, man.
Hey everybody.
So
Leave it
good,
up.
dude.
I mean, are you even a person if you don't like F&N Good Chicken Tenders? Like, come on.
That's what I'm saying, Kurt. We're just sitting here. All right. Well, this is at this point. Oh shit, we're loading back in. We're getting active.
Oh, there it is. They always catch us off guard.
I was about to start asking favorite foods.
It might actually be chicken tenders, no bullshit.
I might have to agree with you. Besides, like chicken Alfredo or something. All right. W song by Harry, Mr. Block himself. But I think the team should be still right. I would hope so, at least. It does seem that way. So we are going to get active here, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully this one feels good for the teams and we're good to go. We're going to start off with Granted here.
Here we are. Let's see how he's running with this sub as he's top flat, aiming down on hill, picks up one. And it seems like Red is just taking over again. Right
Coffee
from
starting
Red.
on a streak again.
Is the ping high?
No, I'm on 20 right now.
All right. Well, looks like it was not a fluke, guys. It is starting off all red once again. Hoppy has another chance to gain his streak, and he is just building on.
Absolutely
not
guns,
losing.
Nick. Then again, check is starting to heat up.
That's a big two. That's a big two. On a three. Can't find the fourth in the back. And I would watch number 4 here. One spawns new. 8's behind him. That is insane. Nick is very huge here. Gonna find one. Barely gets out with his life, but not for
But
long.
he does not get away from Will there.
Gonna be the Codoisseurs in control here of this P2. Let's see what kind of break that the Goofy Goobers can set up here.
I won't lie, I think that Goofy Goobers are going to need BBO Drizzy to step up just a bit as he starts off 0-5, picks one up before falling. And that kind of gives him a break for the team for a second.
Yeah, spawns are able to flip for him. Codoisseurs are able to quickly hit the front. Some trades come in. They're able to grab that scrap. This rotation is going to be huge, though. You see Psyched here. He's on new. His 2 teammates spawn up behind him. But 2 there, Smiles, loses a gunfight right. That's going to open up P1 on that side of the map as well as top. So let's see how the Codoisseurs choose to play this. They're going to try to hit through the back here. I believe that's Grant hitting deep.
Oh, and they stopped the break. That is so huge considering we've seen Codoisseurs just break Goofy Goobers over and over again through these resets. And it seems that they finally gotten it together through those breaks. And as I say that, of course, the curse happens. And
Looking at the scoreboard here, got to point out Smiles 6 and 10, a guy that we kind of talked about being the X factor. Starting off a little slow here. And on the flip side, 10-5 out of Will, 10-6 out of Hoff, Grant 8-4, Stoke 7-4. I mean, just a great start for them overall.
This is just absolute demolition when it comes to kills. They're just getting outslayed by every single metric right now. If they want any chance of winning, they're gonna have to lock it down on the shot side of things, because just sitting on hill is not gonna do it for them.
Well, as you were talking there, they actually get a blessed spawn in the late seconds of that P3. They're able to get this initial time, but again, as I say that, they lose the important gunfights. Smiles falls, and now they're coming off spawn, looking to break yet again.
And Hoffy's just playing this huge spot right here, holding their spawns for him as Will is in front of time, just soaking it all up as he gets the comm that somebody is around back. What will he do here? He has multiple places to aim, and he kills one in the back, pre-fires the other, gets the kill, and only BBL Drizzy is left alive in the hill.
Big win out of Stoke there, able to secure this last 20 for him. And also, I want to mention that last kill from Will that he was able to get before he fell allowed him to get that health storm. So let's see if that plays a factor as we get into, maybe the latter parts of this game.
And he is just dirtying everybody. Is he screen peeking off of somebody right now?
Okay.
Now. We won't be mentioning that tonight, however. I would not be surprised if some accusations start to fall with me and you both in the call together. Either way, the Codoisseurs are flowing right now. They have control of this P1. And, Jake, I don't know if you were thinking about this, but, maybe we're going to listen in with somebody. What do you think about that?
I like that. Who do you want, Kurt?
I think I want to hear the Goofy Goobers. What do you think, Coney?
I think it'd be really interesting to see their perspective on things right about now.
All right, sounds good.
I agree.
I'll be back.
I need you to kill him, Nick.
Still on time, P1.
Oh, ready for
Alright,
it.
kill me on time, bro.
Trying to get
Just
through.
laying down their side.
Two and new.
Yeah, bro. New killed me, two of them, Stoke and whoever. Grant's up top.
Piano.
3-3, missing one. Grant was top. Last kid. He's probably new time.
Yep, on the balk. Jumped off.
Yep. He's going around.
You guys
That's
coming?
one kitchen.
No, don't know where he's at.
Oh, front. We got
Stoke all the way in the back. Weak,
Yeah.
bro.
How does
Yeah.
that even happen? We're good. Come on, lock in here.
Yeah, we're only down 40.
Hit this shit
Nick,
together.
I
I'm
can
getting
hit time with
piano.
On
Two
the
and-
plot.
How'd it go?
It seemed like they were down, like as in they're down in the game, but they're not out of it. Like they're still calling out. They're still trying to be passionate about it. Seems like they want to win it. That's basically what the comm sounded like.
This game is not out of reach at all. They're gonna win this gunfight on 7 here, and they have rotation. If they can win this initial set of gunfights, that could be huge as they try to start to mount a comeback.
And what would be really interesting to find out here is who picked this map, because I almost feel like it played in Goofy Goober's favor to play Skyline for Hardpoint just because of how hectic the spawns are. It almost seems like it's always a bang out. And they, as you can see, they're like we've said constantly, they're getting outslayed by tons, but they're only down by 50 or 60 points here. It's definitely possible for them to come back and win this. We see Grant just going off, shooting kids through walls everywhere, and falling off the map afterwards.
Casper Curse is alive and well. Oh my goodness. Poor Grant. He's gonna have a field day with that one after the fact, but
we need to make a shack in the pool for the tournament.
Codoisseurs extend their lead to almost 90 points now. The Goobers are going to be able to get this grab, but I mean, this P4 is going to be tough. I mean, you got to put together a great break here. The Codoisseurs, they can get a lot of time on this, and this gunfight here, 3-5, 5 ends up winning it, 4 dies in the front. I would like to see Psych maybe slow down here, wait on Smiles. Smiles gets 1. Psych playing his life in bed. You have 2 top trying to hit through right, but it's going to be Stoke picking that up. He finds 1. Hoffy finds 1. 2 in the back now.
See, they just had such incredible teamwork there as Jersey gets picked up in the back. But if they would have stayed together and broke that as a team, they would have I feel they would have won like that fight. It's just they are so scattered that they were able to get picked off one by one and didn't fall their way. BBL Drizzy with the big 2-piece. We're getting taken out by Hoffy. And Will is just going absolutely nuts. I think he saw the MVP projections and decided to go off himself, huh?
Yeah, I mean, Will takes a lot of pride in his game, and being second to Carson is not something he likes. So he's having a great start to this game. I believe it was Carson in the chat that set his line at 34.5, and yeah, that's a good line. Is what it's looking like.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, he may. Oh, it looks like he's gonna reach that easily as long as the game allows it, because they may just win it. Oh, as he takes a great route, that was beautiful. We see Nick in here just getting fried, and it's funny. We said we were gonna need Smiles to pick it up, and it seems that he's still in a little bit of rust from taking such a long break when the game comes out.
Yeah, he's got a lot of engagements, but he's losing a little more than you would like to see, and of course, it's an eyesore at times. BBL Drizzy, 7-31. Definitely not helping. But if he's able to pick it up a little bit, maybe they can make this game close. But
and I want to point out that was a huge play by Stogue there. Even as a tier 4, and obviously he's not doing the best on his team in the slaying department by any means, but he still found a way to help his team by securing that spawn in the back there. And that's one of those plays that goes unnoticed throughout the game, but that was a really nice play by him.
And Will ends the game on a 7 streak.
Absolutely disgusting plays from William. But the Codoisseurs in general just went off that game. I mean, granted, went off. I think 3 of the 4 teammates on that team almost had a 2.0 KD, which is actually unheard of in a league format tournament,
Yeah, no. That great slaying out of the Codoisseurs there. I'm actually excited to see the scoreboard. I know you mentioned, Stoke, might not have been the best in the slaying department, but look, when your tier 4 is 19-20 versus the other tier 4 7-34, I mean that's a big swing. So I think he really did his job. You mentioned the big gunfight he won, and what it looked like is the Goobers just didn't have the slaying power to keep up with them.
Here comes Desi713 to glaze his teammate Flicks for the only sole MVP. Don't even think about putting Will in MVP talks.
I will say what's interesting about that game is we didn't see Nick pop off nearly to what we expected. I mean, especially on Skyline with that sub in his hand, I figured that he would have dropped massive numbers, but it seemed that Codoisseurs just had his number.
Does anyone remember the final score?
I do not.
It was like
Mike will reverse
50 to 130 or something. $250, $156. Because we're just getting straight into map 2 here.
I like it. I like the pace. I'm interested to see how this search plays out between these two teams. I really do have, the Codoisseurs door dashing. However, search can get weird at times. You see a player like King Coney go from 0-10 on a Skyline S&D. Next time out goes almost double pause. So, it can, one day you might have it, the other day you might not. And one day a codcaster might be sitting behind you. One day you might not. It's day to day when it comes to search.
Sometimes you have a different gun in your hand and you're frying everything and people just can't handle it. And that's just how the cookie crumbles some days. As we see an absolutely dirty spot from Granted off rip.
I mean, the fact that this kid even knows that spot and he hasn't even been able to play ranked yet because he doesn't have 50 wins is criminal.
Oh, he was in private match studying. Oh, and I like this route from him too. Pushing around the outer street. He sees one, but he's not going to shoot. Such good trigger discipline as he takes out one. Will he find another? He does. BBL Drizzy was just his for the taking. And all of a sudden, it's a
I was gonna switch to the
3v1
person.
and make that a 3v none.
That's kind of a bar. Whoa.
Hey, dude,
Minute.
I've been trying to get my vernacular right for casting purposes.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the fact that you just said vernacular is spectacular.
Hey, I like it. I like it.
Interested to see how the Goobers set up here on defense. Also interested to see kind of what the play call is here on
do you
the
guys
side
want?
of the Codoisseurs. I think, you know, I want to see a Nick POV.
I would
He's
like
going to
that
be
as
right here
well.
quick, able to find one. See the second, able to get it. That's a big 2. That's a quick 4v2 in favor of the Goobers.
A great call on the PVB by Mr. Will, or Mr. Kurt, I'm sorry.
That is me.
He's about to push out of here. He's next to green crate, and he might
Oh
get
my
an
God,
ace
Nick
here.
got all 4.
So nasty. Oh, and Nick just wills them through that round. It was
Yeah.
easy for him.
I mean, that is a great bounce back. And how about the confidence that that gives you, not only himself, but to see your teammate making a play like that, you know, that's a big round for the Goobers.
We could be seeing a momentum shift. It could be gigantic. Here, I thought the Granted might be going on a streak, but Nick just shoots right back. We might as well stay on board with him, as he might get it this round.
Yeah, you know, it's going to be interesting to see because, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know if I see an RCXD in his streaks.
You would be correct.
Oh, and he's just... Oh, he's not...
If
Interesting
Will's
play
not
out of
gonna check
Nick.
the bomb.
He's
That's
actually
right.
going to be hitting a route here. He gets red, but they're able to get bombed down to 4v3. Bomb down. Big win out of Hoffy there. He gets traded out there.
The
by Nick.
awareness.
Oh, and
It's all down to Grant. 1v3. Spots one back truck.
I
Tough
do like
gunfight.
this play
Wins
from
it.
him.
And Nick is still
Just
going.
going out.
Take it. And I believe he's on a 6 now, no?
6
Yeah,
or 7. Yeah.
I mean, you would like to, you know, see him have an RC on because that can provide you a lot of intel in a game like Search. But nonetheless, I mean, that gives him the Hellstorm, right?
Does it? I don't think it does in
I
search.
think he needs one more.
One more?
I believe.
He needs 2 more.
Wow, 2 more. Okay.
In hardpoint,
Alright.
you can get it from holding time.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Well, he's not gonna see nothing, so let's go here. Maybe if he
First
hits
two
this flank
kill-
now.
First 2 kills happen quick from Will and Hoffy. They're gonna get this bomb down to A. Nick's able to find one. You gotta think he's thinking about a streak here.
He's
Trevor.
playing hard for it.
Oh, he needs 8 for it? Oh, and he plays his life so beautifully there. He might just be on another level right now.
And he's in a 1v3. With 20 seconds left on bomb.
Mm.
He gets the streak. Nope. He needed 9.
Oh,
That's
he
insane.
need 9 in a row?
That is crazy. That is crazy.
Slightly wild.
I tip him playing for a streak there, but that's a big round win from the Codoisseurs. Able to keep him away from having that Hellstorm. But also, you know, if you're on their side, you're thinking he has an RC. When is he going to use it? Is that, you know, does that play a factor into how they play call? So it's going to be interesting to see as the game goes on.
Yeah, I'm sure he's kicking himself in the butt right now for not equipping that. But also,
Let's,
8 and 2 and 4 rounds of Search and Destroy is just absolutely crazy. As we see Will pick up 1 in the middle. Gonna be playing that P1 side, just roaming around for more kills with Grant. We see Nick and BBL Drizzy, the dynamic duo. See if they can pick up some kills here in this 2v4.
All down to BBL Drizzy. He's getting tagged up. Nothing that he can do there. Quick round yet again. And a clean round from the Codoisseurs. They're able to go up 3-2.
Hold on, I gotta go AFK just one moment.
You want to start off with William here, Kurt, unless he doesn't see anything?
Yeah, you know, Will's on a 2 streak. He was able to get a blood last round, and I really think this is a huge momentum round for the Codoisseurs. A 4-2 game's a lot different than a 3-3. Nick's gonna find the first blood though. Good, quickly traded out by Will. Now we have a 3v3. Bombs over here with Will, as he's trying to open the door. Finally gets it open. Stuns himself. Maybe nerves might be playing a factor into this. He sees one, but he can't get away in time. Psyched with a big win on Will. That's going to be bombed down. Grant's able to get a trade there. Now a 2v2, make it a 2v1 as Ozzy finds one on the outer.
That's good shots
That's great shots. That's great shots. Psyched versus Hoffy.
for the 1v2.
Yeah, 1v1. 4 1v2, correct.
And it's a 1v1 with Checked versus the birthday boy here, Hoffy.
Holy shit, it is pronounced checked, not psyched. Wish
I'm not
somebody
gonna
would've-
lie, it's gonna be like a king of booty thing for me. I'm gonna be switching every time.
Oh my god.
What a read.
Oh my
What a
god,
read.
Oh,
What
what
a
a
read.
great read. He's definitely walling.
Yeah, you know, you gotta think we might want to check how his PC's set up, or maybe look at some sound EQ there, but nonetheless, great read out of checked, aka psyched, aka you're dead.
Yeah. AKA Checked. The screen peek.
Vuzi in the chat saying, guys, it's fucking checked.
Got it. Got it.
Thank you, Peanut Gallery.
Say it
Alright,
louder.
cool.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
I just have to say, it is quite remarkable to me that Nick has more kills than his whole team combined.
You know, I agree. He's having a King Coney type
And
start. to
granted,
this
gets
game.
the first blood from that spot, Kurt.
No,
You
he
gotta
didn't.
think.
He
you
did.
gotta
Finds
think-
a second.
You gotta think with Nick down.
Oh, he's chasing.
he's
all
going for a
hope could be
third.
lost.
Oh, he
He
wants it.
finds it.
Does he get the ace? Oh!
Ooh, in the great shots out of Grant.
Oh my goodness! Did this man take some slumps? Because he just shit on them.
The Cincy boys. Both having an ace of their own.
Oh! He said, Nick, you had your time to shine, now it's my turn. And just absolutely popped off for that round.
And hey, look, I also want to point out, you can either have no RC on, or you can have something like a Scout Radar on. You know, that people, when you're playing Search, you gotta think about these things. As Grant's on a 4, he's looking to get active here. He's
Oh,
able
and
to
he
find
does.
one, get out.
Will this streak continue for Granted as his back is turned, but he still takes the gunfight, almost wins it. Nick gonna be pushing around P5, is that? Or no, he does stay bushes, elects to go books here. And it seems like he picked up some info. Let's see how he is going to use it.
And a 1v3.
Yeah, 22 seconds left on the clock. Time is working against him. 3 players to kill, and not much you can do there. That is a big swing round for the Codoisseurs. They go up 5-3.
It was just such an unfortunate situation there. You couldn't really see him coming out of that with a round win.
Alpha Isaac saying Drizzy is a liability. What is your thoughts on that, guys? Currently sitting at 0-7.
Look,
I
BBL
don't think it-
Drizzy
I-
has a lot of heart.
Yeah, I don't think anybody necessarily is a liability due to the fact that we have practice time and set teams and
Oh
things
my
of that
goodness.
nature.
Oh my goodness. Forget what I
we
just
just
said. He
see
let
an
the entire
absolute-
team just run in front of him on the other side of the green crate. That
He
can't
did get
happen.
one.
He was able to find one, but two are down.
And that was absolutely crazy to witness after that question just came in chat. But as I was saying, these are things that, like, you know, your team should be
Whoa,
practicing
whoa,
no
whoa,
matter
whoa,
what.
whoa.
Oh, it's his teammate. I was tweaking. I was tweaking.
Some interesting tracking there out of Grant, but it is his teammate, so well, nothing crazy going on, of course,
Yeah.
but he is having a King Coney like game, so
Will's gonna be
let's
behind them
keep
both.
that in mind here. Nonetheless,
Did you not see him?
2v2. It's gonna be checked and Smiles. A must-win round to avoid going down 2-0.
And these two are
They're
sitting
gonna
right
try to get
outside
the
of each
bomb
other.
down. He's able to.
Oh, and he almost
It's
gets
a
the turn
1v1.
on. Will Smiles be able to?
Oh, and the
Oh,
body shots
no.
come in. Smiles. You
That's
gotta
just-
think.
Absolutely heartbreaking.
Does he win that if he has some more reps? You know, time will tell. But that's going to be a 2-0 series lead for the Codoisseurs, and they're feeling nicey.
It seems Kev may have been off in his prediction. We'll find out. And we're going to be going to Hacienda here, correct?
Yes.
I believe we are.
So Goofy Goobers are 0-1 in Hacienda control, and the Codoisseurs are 1-0 in Hacienda
Nick,
control.
make sure you put on kill cams.
So the bleak just gets bleaker at the moment, but you never know how a match like this could end.
I think we should be running some polls in chat. What do we think about that?
I don't know how to do it. Like I do, but like I feel like I need to make people who cast with me mods
You know,
so they can do it while I'm sitting here editing everything.
if you want to go ahead and sauce that mod over.
Can I do
I
it from
can make it
OBS?
happen. Ooh. Maybe if you click on my name. Not sure.
Type in chat. Wait, Tyler's a mod.
Dude, Ty, let's get a poll going for this map 3. I want to see who you guys got. Codoisseurs, Goofy Goobers, map 3. Here we go.
Dude, I clicked on your name and now I don't have. Okay, there we go.
I will say I'm enjoying how fast they're loading into these matches.
Isaac, set up a poll for everyone thinks is gonna win map 3. If you know how to do that, like go into moderator view and set up a poll.
All right, I'm gonna have a hot take here, but I think if BBL Drizzly gets more than 12 kills, Goofy Goobers win this map.
Number 6 is gonna have the whole team to fight over here.
He takes one out easy.
Not
gets
able to
dropped.
find the rest.
Yeah. We're gonna follow along with Will here, who's pushing through this outer fence side. Gets one in his sights, but doesn't finish the kill. As we hop on board with Granted, will be next.
Yeah, Nick's gonna be left alone on time here. He's able to play his life. for a little while in 10, slides back out, finds one, but he is alone yet again, finds another as he continues to be on this B point, finding the second segment.
And you
Grand
truly,
Hockey coming off
yeah,
spawn.
and you truly just see the skill out of Nick with just playing his life there in 10, giving up the hill for just 1 second to throw them off, make him seem like he wasn't where he was, and then get the kill and hop
And they're
right
gonna
back
cap
on.
this.
Yeah, another great play by Nick there. Playing his life, waiting on his teammate, finds one, playing his life yet again. Those kind of plays can make or break your team. And it's going to be a good start for them. 3 down, but with B point secured, A's, I would say, could be the easier one to get at times if you can hold this top mid. Now it's going to come down to the gunfights, which, we saw on the first map. They weren't able to win all of them. But if they can start to get going here, I like their odds.
Yeah, I think that realistically they need 1 break, and if they can get away with 4 or 5 picks here, they should be very happy with themselves. As we've seen throughout this game, that defense is mostly the strong side for team. And after you get 5 ticks on that heart or on that last control, you can be kind of confident going into your defense. Like, okay, we just got to keep them less than what we got.
Completely agree. Completely agree. That's going to be 3 down yet again, though, for the Goobers. Checked able to find one. He's going to get traded out here. And they're coming off spawn. And you're going to see the Codoisseurs start to hold their positions. Wait for these guys to come off spawn. Will's going to be the first guy.
And as we've seen through the first map and other series, they're just dominating 60% of the map. Nobody on Goofy Goobers has a chance to push up because they're not alive long enough to.
Yeah, Will with a great 3-piece there as they walk through top mid. Finds another. He was on a 7 as we start to talk about him. He drops, but an incredible start out of him. 12-4 in this first round. It's all down to Smiles, just like that.
You gotta think, is he trying to get put in a lower tier next split?
Who smiles?
That is the question. What is going on with Mr. Smiley? Because he left the season last year with a ball of fire, winning champs, being one of the most dominant players on his team, and then comes in this season and it just seems like the fire's gone and put out.
It has been a slow start for Smiles this new season. And on the flip side, the Codoisseurs looking good. Will leading the way at 13-4. I think we got to start off with him. See how he sets the tone here for their first offensive round.
No doubt he's going to be pushing hard with this sub through the map. Is Will always a sub, or am I mistaken and he switched this map?
Will is always a sub, but some would consider him as the term flex. And,
Okay.
and for the viewers who don't know, because I just came up with this term. He can use both in AO and a sub at times.
Well, he is flexing on them right now, so.
Yes, he is. Yes,
And
he is.
as we follow Stogie in this hill, he's going to pick up 1 too, and he's playing out of his mind, especially for a tier.
Oh!
I believe 4, as we see granted, and they are just not losing gunfights.
Should I go into a listening with them?
I would love to hear it.
All right. Be right back. Oh, maybe not. What's happening? There we go.
Nick. 2 of them top. 2 of them
Hey,
top
Jake.
flat.
Weak up there. I'm nading.
Yeah,
I'm
two
on
up
left
there
ball.
weak.
Top
Dead.
left ball on me.
One's dead.
I
Behind
can
me.
kill this guy. I can try to kill this guy. Trevor
One
dead.
fence.
That calls
One
us.
push 10. 10
Smiles
dead.
barn. Good shit. Yeah, push it.
I can try
I'm
to
in their
watch
spawn, I'm in their
watch
spawn,
him
I'm in their
top
spawn. Miles, 1 shot in their
flat.
spawn.
One's behind me.
One's gonna be flat on me.
Weak. Checked. Hold on.
He's dead. Shot him through the fence. Getting on time.
Smiles and bullet, back 10.
Spawning deep.
Dead.
They might be close.
Behind me. BBL jersey, 1 shot. Good shit. Oh my, Will.
Weak cellar.
Good shit.
Not me joining the call and Will saying, "Oh hey Jake." I'm tweaking.
Oh my lord.
But nah, that
Were they
man is
talking?
frying. Yeah, they were talking. They sound passionate.
Can you stream to me? Or I can pull it up real quick.
No, I got it.
Well, I hate to break it to you, Coney, but there's not much to stream. That's another round win out of the Codoisseurs, and you know, this is looking like it's gonna be not only a hot 3-0 in the control, but a 3-0 in the series.
Yeah, and it seems that like after that first round, that initial bit of spirit, I guess you could say, that we saw from the Goofy Goobers just seems to be absolutely deflated at this point. You gotta just feel for BBL Drizzy right now. He's just going through the blender at the moment. It's unfortunate.
Will is on a 7. Continues to find the kills. He's gonna play for these guys off spawn, just being an absolute nuisance. I mean, it doesn't get much rattier than this.
Yeah, his streak may go higher than his death count. It is an absolute thrashing from the side of the Codoisseurs as we see the scoreboard be lit up in red like it's Christmas Day. Smile's trying to do a little bit of damage control, stop the bleeding, but Will is just being a nuisance in spawn.
As a Hellstorm, you gotta think he's probably gonna use that off spawn.
I
What are we
would.
looking at here?
Or will he show the ultimate disrespect and choose not to use the streak at all?
Yeah. Well, look. I mean, when the other team only has 2 up at a time, I mean, sometimes it's hard to justify calling it in, but the kills continue to come in on the side of the Codoisseurs. Nick's able to find 2, but looks like it might be too little, too
Big
late.
2-piece for BBL Drizzy.
Yep, let's see it. Hey, if this 2-piece turns the game around, you heard it here first, folks. I'm telling you, over 12 kills, they win this map.
Trades continue to fall, and
That's
it
4
looks
dead.
like the Goofy Goobers are gonna be able to cap this 8 point. And you know, if I'm the Goobers here, you know, odds are you're not gonna win this game, but you know, if you can put together, you know, a couple good moments and kind of have a moral victory, if you will, going into your next match, I think that's pretty important.
Yeah, they definitely want to get some life back into them for whoever they play next, or if it goes to another map in this series, even. As we see Will here down low through their side spawn in the bottom middle. As BBL Drizzy is lighting the scoreboard up. Who did he give the controller to? Will seems to be on the prowl, though.
40 seconds left on the game clock. But you got to think lives might play a factor here. It's 7-7. We have T gunfights going down on B. Grant and Hoff are able to find 2. Will's able to find a 3rd. No respawns left on the side of Goobers. They're going to have one last shot at this.
Miles is on a big flank here. Offie's picking it up though. Just as I say that, he gives it up.
Miles made the initial play. We see Chex staying alive.
He's in a streak right here.
Oh my goodness, he ran past him. Oh.
Wait.
Oh,
4 dead.
What a great play!
All dead. All dead. 3 are going to be on the point.
They could very well capture this.
Nick's
This is
gonna be
over.
pushed out.
This round's over.
It's over. It's over, Nick. It's going to get on the point with him. It goes
And
down.
that is a beautiful ending to that round.
Wow. Wow.
And as we said, they
Goobers.
needed that for the life to be brought back. I think the life is there now.
Yeah, you got to
mean-
think. That's a big moment for him.
How many
And-
lives were they down at one point?
This thing was 7-4.
Oh.
So one wipe and the other team's automatically down a player,
Checked, running past the guy in his streak.
which ends up working out for him.
Ended up getting incredible timing on 2. His teammates find the others.
Will
Big
is
offensive
30 and
round
12. I'm also noticing that the stats seem to be correct for this control. They are correct.
Oh, wow.
That is a great shout. from our observer,
Oh, and
Jake
Nick
Lane.
just unlucky gunfight right there. You see Smiles aiming down close side. He's not going to pick up anything B. And it's really odd how Codoisseurs are floating this. They haven't touched a point other than just now.
Yeah, but you gotta admit, the patience out of them right there. It seemed odd at first, but next thing you know, there's 3 down and 2 on the point at B, and you also have a guy on A here. He's winning gunfights. Stoke with a big 2.
The pace just completely threw him off. It seems like you had 3 guys on B, and Stogie just got tipped on A for free.
Yeah, and you gotta think the Goobers can't make up their minds which way to go. Stoke
Oh, and they
could have
just
made a great play there.
can't bandage the bleeding at the moment as we see Red filling the kill side of things just over the top. Granted,
Nick.
picks up Nick.
This one might
Kinda
be over.
Crawl up the stairs there. Might not be the play. There's going to be 3 on A here. The ticks are going to fall. Smiles trying to find a couple. He's
Never mind.
actually able to. And Nick with another Hoffy last alive on point. He can't find it.
Number 3 is
His
going to have a
team's
lot
gonna
of work
spawn
cut
up
out for him
right.
right here. Big win.
Oh! As BBL Drizzy picks up one, he does not get the other, and I don't think he has info on the other guy, Rock. He does not. It seems like Open is going to be controlled by the Codoisseurs right now, as well as the spawn and everything else.
And this one's over.
It just seems that it was too little too late.
Will continues his terror as the Codoisseurs close it out. Close the series out 3-0. What a game. What a game.
Not necessarily a DoorDash, but as close as you can get to it.
I mean, you know, for what it's worth, I mean, the Goobers, you know, if they're able to clean up a couple things in hardpoint, work on their slaying a little bit, you know, they might have a chance. And, you know, really, as we look at these stats, I think the biggest story, to me is at least, you know, your tier 1 and Nick on their side at dead even 24 and 24. And the other tier 1, Will, 37 and 15.
GG's.
Leading the way for the Codoisseurs. That could have been the difference.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what to really look for with the Goofy Goobers for improvement. I almost feel as if they let their matches previous dictate their mindset going into this, and I really hope that they don't do that in the future, or at least Nick, because I feel like he's just put up so many good performances other than this series. I mean, and I know he popped off in that Search and Destroy, and he had glimpses in great plays for both of the respawns, but it just seems that maybe he is expected to be doing too much at the moment.
Would you guys like to go into Codoisseurs and give a post-match interview?
Kurt, would you like to do that? Just so that we're not clashing.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
All right, I'll drag you in.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. We are here with the Codoisseurs after what some might say a DoorDash of a match. Stoke, I want to start with you. How you feeling, man?
I mean, I'm feeling great. I mean, me and my team, we just been working out the kinks. We just been rolling. I just feel like we're kind of unstoppable now.
Couldn't agree more. And speaking of unstoppable, map 3, Will, almost trying to push for a triple pause.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about that? Are you Nick's hard counter? The streets are saying.
I don't know about all that, but no, it was a good series. Teammates were playing great. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, great series, nonetheless. And I also want to shout out Hoff. Hoff, you had a great performance today in all game modes. How are you feeling today?
Feeling good, man. It was a good birthday win. So, team's looking good right now, so I'm loving it.
That's awesome. And last, but certainly not least, although some thought by putting him in tier 3, Mr. Grant, aka G2, making a couple plays there on that search, a couple more in the control. You guys are looking good. Grant, any words?
Yeah. So in that search, I mean, they really just kept on doing the same thing. So I did my usual, looked at DVD and then just ran through and pinched them really quick. But nonetheless, my teammates are fucking friars. They, we all play good together. We're starting to get the ball rolling, like Stogie said. Stogie tier 4, he might be tier 3, he might be tier 2 next major. We don't know. I mean, y'all gave us an unstoppable team.
I love it. I love it. Stoke, you're making some great plays on the control. Especially, I think it was that last round. I saw you pick up a two-piece on A. You guys are both, on both points. They can't make up their mind where to go. You find two. You hop off the point, find two off spawn. Just great plays out of you, and great plays out of all you gentlemen. Good games, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Kurt Lana.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah, thank you for casting, Kurt.
Thank
You're a
you.
goat, brother.
Sir.
Thank
W
you,
Kurt
guys.
in the chat, guys, please.
GG's to those guys.
GG's, yep.
All right, Kurt.
All right, Jake.
I mean, that was a good match there.
It was. It was. But I got to tell you, we have another great match coming up. I'm excited for this next one.
Yes, sir. Me too. Make sure you guys go over to Melty Boys channel on Twitch. That is where this next match will be casted. I believe we have the Doughboys versus Queen City Optic. I want to say a big thank you to everyone for tuning in. I want to shout out F&N Good Chicken Tenders and Rogue Energy. And then if you haven't already, make sure you go follow the Twitters in the bottom left and then subscribe to the YouTubes in the bottom right. Any last words, Mr. Kurt?
Yeah, a great match as the trend continues for this league. Competitive balance is there. And as the season goes on, we've seen some guys. It's actually really cool, to see a guy like Stoke, a tier 4, really start to kind of find his own. And, a team, the Codoisseurs, seem to be hitting on all cylinders. They're going to be a dark horse team that I'm going to look out for. But a great match. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys stick around for the next match. And of course, shout out our sponsors. Without them, it wouldn't be possible. So thank you guys.
Thanks for joining me, Kurt. Thanks for joining me, Nate. I know you're not here no more, but appreciate it, guys. Everyone have a good night, and go tune into the other match, which Kurt just posted the Twitch count in the comments. Go ahead. We'll see you guys over there.